Hey guys.
Hey guys.
Hey guys, and it's live. We're going to be making fermented tomato sauce. Red sauce, tomato sauce, pasta. It's fermented, it's alive. Let's get to it. All right. Fermented. So to start off, you can use any kind of tomato that you want, okay? Cherry tomato, grape tomato, plum tomato, zebra tomato, beefsteak tomato, anything. I got these little cuties, these little cocktail tomatoes, or what else, like campari cuties, right? Look at these little guys. One vessel or method that I like to ferment in is the vac bag. I like these, reuse them if you can, but if you can't or you don't want to, you can definitely use the old tried and true mason jar. Oh, this one's old. This is an old maraschino cherry experiment from about 3 years ago. It's fantastic. Maybe one day I'll share it with you. But this valve here lets the air out and doesn't let bad things in. Good stuff, that's what you want. So yeah, we're gonna do one in the vac bag, one in the jar. I don't know about you, but I like a cold tomato pasta little dish too sometimes, you know, especially in the summer. You don't even really need to cook this if you don't want to. Very similar to like the sauce that we made a couple episodes back. Let's start with the jar, which will be our cold preparation. Same ferment, they're gonna be side by side right next to each other. But this one we're gonna do in the jar, and I'm gonna add a little bit of Fresno chili to it. I feel like I rented a house, like an Airbnb somewhere. I'm just like, number one rule, if you do that, you gotta bring some stuff with you, some tools, some gear, some knives, all right? So what we're gonna do with this Fresno here is, I'm just gonna slice it up into little rings, all right? And it's as spicy as you want, okay? This isn't whatever you wanna do. That should be ample heat. And then we got garlic, all right? We'll give it a little crush, get that Allison going, you know it, and that's it, all right? Out of the bag, into the dish. Easy, all right? I'm all about that. Now for our next trick, Kevin, let's slice up this shallot. We're gonna do half. I don't want it to be too much, all right? That's like, it reminds me, what was that movie? It was it Goodfellas? And Pauly put too much onions, or I don't know if it was Pauly, but it was put too much, you put too much onions in the sauce. You don't want to put too much onions in your tomato sauce. I think that was Goodfellas. What was the guy's name who was making the sauce? I am the worst. Don't put too much shallot in there, unless you want to. So we got our garlic, we got our shallot, we got our Fresno, okay? Nice. Now I'm just gonna take these tomatoes and we'll quarter them. Oh my God, this knife is so dull. It's embarrassing. And it is tough, and it gives a little bit. Oh, that is bad. Look at that. Good God. I'm going home. It's my fault, I can't get upset. I should have brought my own knives. We're adding half of these, okay? So a little over a pound of Campari cocktail tomatoes, or whatever you want to call them. Who came up with that name? That's what I want to know, Kevin.
Thomas Campari.
Why do you have to know everything? Of course Thomas Campari came up with the name. And I got some nice ones. These are if you can, oh mama, summer's around the corner. If you can, do this with some tomatoes you grow yourself. Woo! Talk about a game changer. Throw a couple of the tomato leaves in there too. Ooh, I don't even want to do this anymore. Because that smells good. I love the smell of tomatoes, but when you get a good tomato that's ripened on the vine, take one of those leaves or even a little new budding tomato flower, bruise it up, throw it in the jar. I can't wait to do that. But we're not gonna do that today. Let's just finish the task at hand here, Brad. This dull night, I can't.
You know your other Pauly, Mastronardi.
Hey, Pauly from Sunset. I'm here with Pauly Mastronardi from Sunset Tomatoes. Pauly from Sunset Tomatoes. He did the Campari, he named them, why Campari, Pauly? Because they're cute? What is Campari? Oh God, never mind. Why do I do this to myself? Sound guy, Campari. And he's stumped. Now you can use dried herbs if you want, or you can use fresh if you can. Either or works. Personal preference. I like fresh, and it's nice in this. When I first started doing this, I was like, oh, is the basil gonna get weird? Is it gonna get like kind of funky and black and slimy and just not do very nice things in this high acidic ferment? But it actually did very nice things. So I like to do 2 leaves of basil, salt for safety, measure it on a scale, 2% by weight. We're just gonna let that go, okay? I'm gonna give it a little cocktail shake just to mix things up, get things going. But when we come back, in about 4 or 5 days, this mama's gonna be loaded with juice. Everything's gonna be nice and wilty and married and happy. I burp it twice a day, especially as it starts to get going. And if it's a little warmer, all right, if all of a sudden it's August now and not snowing outside, Kevin? Then you know what? This is gonna happen faster. You'll start seeing this little dome lid start getting like that. That's when you know you got a problem, okay? You wanna open that. I've even gone like this, okay? A little bomb shield, just in case. Put your goggles on and especially with enough headspace like this. But if you're gonna use a jar, please get a little valve or just be on it, okay? Because the last thing you want is that thing built up with little pressure and little Sammy comes running over, okay? Just had hot chocolate. And he's like, oh, what's this thing? And he opens it up and boom! Right in his face, all right? We don't need that. Let's do our next one. All right, check this out, Kev. I'm assuming this is your handiwork. First of all, love the clamp job, okay? Me and you will fix this up. One day, bud, all right? One day we'll do it real nice. But nice, we got power, freaking love a clamp.
The height of the table?
Oh, good God, Kevin, I didn't even notice, you gem of a man, you. You put it on apple boxes. For me? Kevin! Oh! I don't have to buy you something, a present. I'd give you a kiss if it wasn't COVID, bud. Good God, that is the nicest thing. I didn't even notice. You know why I didn't notice? Because it felt so Now for the vac bag. Some Maltose. Here, we'll do this one by the books, all right? Put that over here. Oh God, this is gonna take forever. Okay. Let's throw it on the old scale here, okay? Well, what is a pound? 480, what is a pound of, sound guy? God, what are we paying him for? I'm just kidding, I don't mean that. You're very good at your job. All right, 443, I'm gonna add a little butter. All right, that puts us into 463, okay? Now, let's do the basil. And the oregano. Shh. Right in there, yeah. 466. 2% would be what? Let's just say 8 grams. 460, oh, it's upside down. 467 times 0.02, 9.2. 9.2, checks out. Let's see what that looks like. Jesus Christ, I can't. And then we'll load up this bad boy, okay? I got my salt. I should have just dumped it in the bag. That's what I do back home, but this will work, okay? I mean, let's face it, we've all done stupid stuff like this, okay? Just something stupid. I keep it a little long, and I'll seal it up here, okay? So that next time, when I open it, I cut the seal off, and voila, fresh new real estate. Okay, vac seal. And then you can go crushing it up if you want. I like to maintain a little texture. The fermentation will start to break it down a little bit. What I do like to do is push with my fingers and just mush down that butter. But if you smush it up like that and let the tomato juices start to play and get happy, now we're getting somewhere, folks. So we got lots of seals on there. Let that ferment and get funky. I'm gonna put it over with the other one, with the jar. And this, you don't have to burp. You set it and depending on the temperature, yada, 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 this can happen in 2 days, and this thing could be like a freaking airplane pillow, or it could look pretty similar to that. Temperature will control it. All right, I'll put these over in the fermentation hangout chamber, all right? And boom, oh, Kev, welcome back. Yeah, I do laundry, I got the same shirt on, no big deal. But look at our ferments, buddy, all right? Not a huge amount of gas buildup, but it's been pretty chilly here in the New York area. You just cut it right past that seal, all right? Yep, that's it, yep. And listen, right out of the bag, it's pretty pleasant. But when you first open it, all those gases are gonna be coming off too. There's a lot of like off flavors. It can be a little, not gonna lie to you, it can be a little hot garbagey off, right to the tip of the nose at first. Like any kind of ferment really, but beautiful. And this I'm gonna add to this pan here. I'm gonna reduce it a little bit, let it simmer a little bit. Then I'm gonna add the pasta, a little bit more butter, maybe a little dollop of, dollop is the wrong word, but a little bit of pasta water. And we're just gonna build like a, you know, a little pasta dish in the sauce. So I'll heat that up, get that going. My little Dutch oven over here, all right, little olive oil. I'm gonna add the ferment that we did with the butter, okay? Gonna add that right in there, just let it simmer. Let some of that liquid cook off a little bit, just cook it. And we're just gonna get that little stir. And yeah, we're just gonna let that simmer down, okay? No big deal. Meanwhile, I'll drop the pasta. Oh, what's this, Kev, you were wondering? This is, you know, if you know, you know, but if you're in a bind, and this, I don't know, I don't have all day to look for this thing's lid. You know, I can't even find myself in this kitchen. And so I use a little sheet tray as a lid, you know? So we'll open up this bad boy. All right, what's the instructions say? Oh, cook till done, great. What the heck was that? Oh yeah, it smells good, man. Tomato breaks down a little bit. You see, this is where you can get some of the skins if you want. Before it's hot is the way to do it, but that's what they look like if you want to take them off. It gets tender, it's fine. And right when I add the pasta to it, I'll also add the butter and a little dollop. I keep saying dollop, no one dollops water. Boiling water with Brad Leone. Where every episode we start by boiling water and see where it brings us. Man, that's a good idea. Let's work on the title. All right, cool. I love this shape. It ain't done yet, but look at that. Just a little carrier, just a little fun vessel, a little sauce car. Oh, do we have a slotted spoon? Yeah, a stupid plastic silicone one. This is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna grab a few and start out. Oh, Jesus, Brad, just move it over. And I'm gonna add them because they're a little al dente, but I can let them cook over in this sauce a little bit. And the other ones, and this is also gonna bring a little bit of the pasta water into the party too. Yeah, let that thicken up a little bit. I'll add the butter. I'm gonna add a little bit more butter to that, you know. Come on, we're making pasta. And give it a little stir and a little shake, you know, with the fat and with the water. It makes it a nice saucy, glossy, kind of a little emulsification. Coming down the way hot, Kev, scorching. I always like to pour a little bit off before the strainer. Yeah. That's the move, bud. That'll be for a cold one. I'm gonna rinse it off, cool it down a little. A little basil. Yeah, it's just a delicious, easy pasta sauce. And to be honest, it's just packed with flavor. Okay, for the cold one, it's a little chilled. Now I got a little bowl, all right? Whatever kind of bowl you want to call it. And this is just a base, guys. You got a little mozzarella cheese, throw it in. God, never again am I not bringing in knife. I'm sorry, guys, that I put you through that. Little pepper. Little mozzarella would be nice, I tell you what. Yeah, you could have a lot of fun with this. A little cold chicken or shrimp. Woo! I'm gonna do that. Not now. Oh, looser. A little fermented pasta salad, really. I wish I put some shrimp in it. That would be delightful. Some spicy little shrimp in there. Hit them in the cast iron with a nice little dry rub, and then throw them in there cold. Oh, we messed up big time. There it is, pasta, fermented tomato sauce in a bag, in a jar, cold or hot, you name it. Bon appetit. Spicy, herby, a little basil-y, a little funky, and then we did the hot classic, you know? And it's just delicious, and it's easy. Keep it in a jar, keep it in your fridge. Bon appetit, baby. No, but seriously, guys, this was a fun one. Do it at home, do it in the summer, grow your own. Bon appetit. You ever growl at people? Not like to their faces, but like sometimes I'm in the car. I am part dog. And in this life, I'm a human. But in the last one, I was either a dog, a squirrel, a hawk. Anyway, who cares?